Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast. I'm YouTube famous now. This is a drama update today. So we're gonna talk about several issues, but I just have to tell you what is so funny is every day I go out and I pick out my fan du jour. Because I have so many of them now, right? Some are broken, some are in perfect condition. But anyway, I have this blue one, which is my new favorite, and because it has this tassel, I think it's so pretty. But then I have this pink one, and I was like, blue or pink? Boy or girl? What do I feel like today? And I was thinking about, it's so funny, this, gender assignment that we put to colors, you know? And for some reason, now listen, okay? I was raised in a very Greek family. And what I mean by Greek is not, from Greece. I mean that my mother was a Pi-Phi at Indiana University, and my father was a Fiji at Indiana University. And I grew up with all of the songs and all of it. And I will never forget, at my mom's funeral, I gave a eulogy. And I stood up there and I said, you know, that my youth was spent with my mother's Pi-Phi sisters being some of her best friends her entire life, you know, coming to visit in the summers, and that we would have Pi-Phi cookie shines. And I said I knew all of the songs, you know, like Pi-Phi, Pi-Phi, Pi, Beta Phi. I'll be a Pi-Phi all my life until the day I die. I wouldn't be a Kappa, DG, or Alpha Chi. Be a Pi-Phi, a Pi-Phi, a Pi, a Beta Phi. And if I have a little boy, I'll tell you what I'll do. And so I was thinking about that this morning because they talk about the songs in there, you know? But what's so funny is that when I did that at my mom's, I gave her my mom, I think not. When I did the eulogy, I looked out in the front row were all Pi-Phis, my mom's best friends, and they're all sitting there like this. You don't tell those things, okay? You don't sing the songs. That's the secret handshake, right? Which is so funny because my dad is just somebody that does not care about that shit anymore, even though he was I think my dad was the president of the Fiji house. And when I asked him about it, I'll ask him all kinds of stories, and he's they were devastated, first of all, that this one, can you even imagine, did not enter a fraternity. But I mean, they really were. My mother was like, are you sure you don't want to go to IU and be a Fiji like your dad? No, Mom, I'm totally fine with that. But anyway, what is so funny is that I've asked my dad all these questions. He's always like, Peter, it's just not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a mystery. But then when I'm like, what's the secret handshake? He'll never tell me. And before my mom passed away, I was like, she asked me, we had this last conversation. She was like, tell me everything that or ask me anything you want to know. And we had this long conversation. She's like, I think it's time to have that conversation. And we did. And the last question I asked her was, I said, Mom, what are the mysties of the Pi-Phi, the secrets? And she goes, I can't tell you. But anyway, I was thinking about that today. And you guys know I love to sing. So I had to sing some Pi-Fi songs, Pi-Fi cookie shine songs. But anyway, I wanted to do a little drama update. And I wanted to start ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-ling, dang-ding-dong-ding. This thing, nonstop. I'm so over it. So anyway, my drama phone has been ringing the last couple days with number one, Patrick Starrr, drama about him with maybe it's Maybelline. Oh no, that's Manny Mua. But that he is now the newest face. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. MAC Cosmetics. And then everybody is wanting me to talk about Jaclyn, Glenn, and Social Repose. So we're gonna talk about that in a second. But first and foremost, I thought I would talk about Tana Mongeau. So yesterday I did a video about Tana Mongeau, Hefner. I did a reaction to her video. And it has literally been one of the most requested videos that I have done all year. I mean, hands down. I cannot tell you how many tweets, direct messages, on and on that people sent me saying, please do a reaction to Hefner, okay? That being said, I really pissed off a lot of the people that really love my channel. And I was kind of surprised by the comments, honestly. A lot of people agreed with me. A lot of people were like, thank you for saying exactly what I was thinking and what the rest of the world was thinking. Somebody even sent me this Snapchat or tweet or something of Elijah Daniel saying to Tana, how embarrassed are you? Or something like that, right? But you know, listen, I understand that I preach positivity and I preach, you know, the WOOF pack, and we're all about positivity. I also preach honesty on here, you know? And listen, I understand that Tana is 18 years old, and I am not retracting anything that I said yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm just not. And I watched my video back, and I really did not think it was cruel whatsoever, okay? I didn't pick apart how she looked. I didn't say anything that wasn't true. I critiqued her song. And I feel that it's a piece of shit, okay? If I was writing for Rolling Stone magazine, I would say I thought it was a piece of shit, and they would put it front and cover, because that's how it is, you know, because she's got Bella Thorne up in the video and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, I was just kind of surprised about that, and then I thought, you know, listen, everybody, okay, so Tana wants to be treated like an adult, right? She goes around the world, and she drinks, and she throws it in everybody's face, and I've said stuff about it, and people are like, but then when I critique her song, everybody's like, this is her dream. She's just 18. Okay, so do you want me to let her cheat at Monopoly? Do you want me to sugarcoat what's going on? It's like, oh, Earl, honey, little Tina Jo Mobley, Tana Jo down the street, now she done started a YouTube channel. She got a new song out. It's a piece of shit, but honey, when we go over there to hear her do it with her puppet show, be real nice. Tana Jo, she can't, that little Tina Jo Mobley, she can't handle it whatsoever. No, ma'am, okay? If something's shit, I'm gonna call it shit, right? And I have had enough people that have come to my channel and said, your voice is annoying, your content's shit, I can't stand you, you're crap, whatever, right? And I gotta sit back and go, hey, you know what? Some people don't like my gig, and I totally get it. We're grown folk, all right? If you're on Project Runway and you are 18 years old and you are out there with the 50-year-old designers and you put on some, I don't know, pumpkin patch dress, okay, and they read you to shreds for it, you don't go, well, he's 18 and he's just, no, ma'am, that ain't no excuse. You're playing with the big kids, you get compared to the big kids, okay? So let me just tell you, I know a girl that is almost exactly Tana's age that I happened to run into today when I was getting my hair done. Don't you love it so much? Hey, Jasmine, how are you, honey? So my dear friend Jasmine put out a song today. I'm gonna link it below on SoundCloud. You wanna know how a real song should be put out? And she won't get, I'm telling you right now, Tana Mongeau has sold out on iTunes, okay? My dear friend Jasmine, she won't even get 1/millionth of the views that Tana Mongeau, she won't even get 1/2 millionth of the views that Tana Mongeau has gotten, and her song's Head and Tails 10 times better than that. So I'm gonna put Jasmine's song below. Y'all go check it out. It's free on iTunes. You don't have to pay, or free on SoundCloud. You don't have to pay $1.29 to go here. It's free on SoundCloud. So anyway, but I was thinking about that, you know, today, and I was like, people like are okay with me until like I really express an opinion, and I don't do it in a funny ha-ha kiki kind of way, and I'm not flipping fans and going, oh, Tana, and all that kind of stuff, right? Then it's like, oh no, you're too serious and you're too mean. No, I'm just honest, okay? And the reality is that I think sometimes people miss about this is that I really am supportive of positivity. I really am supportive of people reaching their goals and being successful. And for me, honest to God, if Tana was my friend and she was a YouTuber that was contacting me in DMs, because a lot of the bigger YouTubers do, and I just don't talk about it, okay, because it's just between them and I, me and them, I don't know. Anyway, that's why I am, anyway. So, it's just between us. But, you know, like, if she had reached out to me, I would have said, I think that you can do something better, okay? I think with the platform that you have, because she's already talking about new songs she's putting out, okay? And here we are on the heels of this song that had so many dislikes yesterday, and yet she tweeted out today that she's already got new songs coming sooner rather than later. Oh, girl, I mean, come on now. Think this through, all right? Now, I know you want to be that YouTuber that has a bunch of music out. Maybe she don't care, she just wants to make her money. But even Elijah Daniel said, how embarrassed are you? People didn't understand the video. They were confused by it. It wasn't good. And close friends of mine, my friend Dustin Daly, he said, I really liked it. I said, well, girl, have at it. I mean, if that's your gig, buy it, pay your $1.29. And I think that's the thing, right? Is if I come on here and I have an opinion, it's just my opinion. And you know what? We all have opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So anyway, okay, next thing is the Jaclyn, Glenn, and social repost thing. I cannot tell you how much ding-a-ling-a-ling, shim-a-ling-dang, ding-dong, woo, ding. My drama phone has been ringing off the hook. Oh, I want to say one last thing about this whole thing with Tana Mongeau. You know, James Charles is her exact same age, and I do not hold him to any less or any higher regard for his age, and yet I think that he has a little bit better view of what's going on. And I have to say, and I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me on this, but a lot of people were coming at him because of some statements that he made in the past, and I do not condone those statements at all, okay? That being said, I felt like him coming forward and addressing it, I thought he handled it in kind of a classy way. And I think that he said there's nothing right about what I did. You know, did you guys see the video? He said there's nothing right about what I did. He excused it a little bit by saying, I was 13, I was 13, I was 13. Okay, girl, we understand you were 13, sister. Hi, sisters. That doesn't make it right, okay? You know, I didn't speak that way when I was 13, but you know what? I don't know. Like, I just think it was handled better. And it's like, there are 18-year-olds out there, and I get messages from them all the time. Constantly, I'm getting messages from 16, 17, and 18-year-olds that say, please do not think that all young people are like Tana Mongeau, okay? So if you want me to hold them in a high regard to those same 17, 18-year-olds that are, you know, making good choices and putting things out there, then that's the standard that she should be held to, okay? So anyway, but I don't wish her any ill harm, and she's already made $1 million, I'm sure, off this song, so it is what it is. But on to the next thing, the social repose and Jaclyn Glenn. So many people have asked me to comment on this, and I just want to say, I really thought a lot about it. A lot of people have sent me videos because I just didn't know enough about it. And, you know, I made a decision a while ago, and if you go back and you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. I made a decision a while ago that I was no longer going to discuss YouTubers' breakups. I think it's personal. I think we don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. You only hear one side in one video, one side in another video, and let's just be for real, okay? That's what they put in content. I haven't had my coffee today. That's what they put in their content in their video. We don't know what the truth is, okay? Like, a lot of people don't put truth in videos. I do. I ain't got nothing to lose at this point. But then the other thing is that I think there's, you know, two sides to every story, and then there's the third side, which is the truth, okay? There's their side, and the truth. Well, with the YouTubers, there's their side, the video, the truth. So there's really 5 sides to every story, okay? And I don't want to get into that, and I think it's hurtful anyway. And as a YouTube creator that tries to put my entire life out there, I would be really, really hurt if people, I mean, I already get the comments about my marriage and my husband, she ain't in love with me, and on and on and on. I mean, come on now. When people say that stuff to me, I'm like, if you even saw us around our house, you'd be like, I guess I totally misread that one. So when people like assume they know something that isn't really there, and to read into it further, once somebody's going through a breakup, I mean, have we not all been through breakups? Like, it really hurts, okay? Now imagine 20 videos out there about it. I mean, so you know what? I'm not shaming those people that made their drama videos about it. They gotta talk about what they gotta talk about. I'm choosing to stay out of it, okay? And I have to believe that with my integrity for my channel, there are certain things that I won't talk about. And you guys already know about it, what certain things those are, because when I was talking about Joy Sparkle's BS, there were certain topics she had covered that I would not address on my channel. My channel is supposed to be shits and giggles, opinions, and commentary. It's not supposed to be this deep channel about let's go in and dissect their marriage. And I don't want to do that. It breaks my heart. I don't want to see anybody going through a breakup. I don't think and I've been cheated on, okay? We've all been cheated on by somebody emotionally, physically, or somehow, right? And it does not feel good. Imagine that 100 times more displayed all over the internet. So that's my thing about Jaclyn Glenn and social reposts. Okay, the last thing is, Jeffree Star, Jaclyn Hill, Manny MUA, Nikki Tutorials, Augusta Sweetheart, James Charles, Patrick Starr in the house. So, y'all know I love Patrick Starr. Now, let me tell you how I found Patrick Starr originally. I'm starting to kind of feel like I've been around this beauty shit for a while, and today I did go have my pedicure with my good Judy Tanya. It was basically a business meeting, so we're going to write it off. Because there's basically a business meeting for our line of chapsticks that's coming out in 2018. Good Judy Beauty. Don't think it's not. It's coming out in 2018. But anyway, when I saw the announcement that Patrick Starr is doing a collab with MAC Cosmetics, oh yeah, baby. All right, honey. Okay, so listen, I am so tired of these collabs, okay? It's like if one more fucking YouTuber collabs with Morphe Cosmetics, I am so tired of it, okay? It's so done, right? I mean, you know, you kind of got to give it to James Charles because he was the face of CoverGirl, CoverBoy. Okay, so he's like the only one that's really done that as a, you know, as a male that has done that with CoverGirl as a YouTuber, okay? Then you got Jeffree Star, who's Jeffree Star Cosmetics all the way. Then Manny, she can't decide what she wants to do. You know, is she Maybelline? Is she this? And whatever. But what's interesting about all this, I was last night listening to the audiobook. I finished it, Murder on the Orient Express. So good. It's coming out as a movie, not sponsored, but I wish it was. Murder on the Orient Express, Murder on the Orient Express, Murder on the Orient Express. If I say it enough, then maybe an ad will pop up before it. So anyway, anytime I put drama in the video, it gets demonetized anyway. Do y'all think I'm doing this to make money? No, ma'am. I wish, okay? I'm doing it to get famous. I'm YouTube famous now. As if that's ever gonna happen. Ellen DeGeneres' 25th, 100th show is coming on, and I was like, she didn't even ask me, bitch. So anyway, no, I love Ellen so much. I just want to like dance down the aisle with her. Come on, Ellen, let's get it, let's get it. That is my dream, to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I mean, seriously, all these young YouTubers gonna be on that show, and I'm like, do you even know what has been handed to you? I love her so much. So anyway, but I was thinking about this last night, like all these like big like benefit cosmetics and all these things that they go to, right? And can you imagine if they sit down and it's like, Manny sits down and he's like, yeah, well, I did Maybelline. You know, and then Laura Lee is like, or Jaclyn Hill is like, whatever, I did Morphe twice, repackaged. And then Patrick Starrr sits down and he's like, Mac. Do you think they're like all like, do you think that's why the falling out is happening between all of these big beauty gurus? I mean, we don't really know what goes on behind the scenes, but everybody is speculating that Jeffree Star, Laura Lee, and Manny are no longer good Judies, okay? Why? We didn't want it to be like that! We wanted y'all to be good Judies forever! But I don't think it's gonna last. It can't, right? They're all of them too competitive. So who's the next rising beauty guru that's gonna be part of that little circle? But I found Patrick Starrr through Manny on the boyfriend tag, and I loved it. And they were such good friends, and now they don't ever talk, although Manny did tweet out to Patrick how proud of you. And of course, girl, you gotta play nice. But Manny, listen, you gotta catch up. All these people are getting big shit and you aren't. Manny, what's going on? You're too focused on getting a bigger ass for a while. I do love that ass, so it's fine, isn't it? So anyway, that's the 3 big drama stories of the day. Y'all care? You don't care? Send it to my drama phone. I love you guys. Maybe it's Maybelline. Talk to you later. Bye.